Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. The Indians are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this. Jordan Montgomery gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettitte. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
The left fielder.
Ready now, Scooter Gennett. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, and with it the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Hayes. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Judge will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Roger Doran.
In now, Roger Doran, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Judge racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Tribe lead this one 3-0. Rick Vaughn gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Coming to the plate now, Derek
Leading
Jeter.
off for
He'll
the
lead things
Yankees,
off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Terry Blackwell. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. And even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Navarez is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Stepping up now, Ike Jones. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Samuel Horton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Serrano, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, still down 3-0. Digging in now, Pedro Serrano. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's well foul. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. So digging in now, Alex Rodriguez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Striding forward now, Aaron Judge, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch,
At the ball.
and he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. On the ground to third. Longoria's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Vaughn is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
1-1 the count. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus.
Leading off to the Indians.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Villar is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Judge is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Omar Narvaez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Omar Narvaez, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it 3-0. Standing in, Austin Hedges.
Leading off
as we move on to
Yankees.
the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Andrus is over, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Derek Jeter. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Terry Blackwell, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Jeanette has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Willie Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something. And drive.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy, because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Now batting.
In now, Roger Doran. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Hedges is there. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Pedro Serrano.
Settling in now, Pedro Serrano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. At the plate, Ike Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably 14. Too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another chance? Samuel Horton. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate, Alex Rodriguez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swinging a hard liner to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Here's big Aaron Judge. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Cesar Hernandez.
The pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Elvis Andrus.
Digging in once again, Elvis Andrus. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Number 2, Jonathan VR.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jay Happ takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 34, Jay Happ.
Jonathan VR will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Judge is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
So now Carlos Santana. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Santana hits a little over the 270 mark. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball, and he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Andujar leads off second with nobody out. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Austin Hedges, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 0-2 pitch. Out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bounce towards the second baseman. Hernandez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter, Willie Hayes.
Ready for another shot now, Willie Hayes.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Jones is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Pedro Serrano. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Yankees nothing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Terry Blackwell. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. And it's 1-1. Popped him up. Longoria has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Into the box now, Ike Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Andres is there. 2 gone. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Samuel Horton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Fair to say, goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians offense with Cleveland's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the major league average is somewhere around 30%, something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Into the box now, Scooter Gennett, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Jones. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Elvis Andrus.
Striding in for the Indians, Elvis Andrus. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes now to Andrus. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Jonathan Villar.
Taylor Rogers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. from the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit hard to third. Andujar's got it. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Rodriguez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Aaron Judge.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around. And these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Strike taken up in the zone.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still find themselves down 6-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Narvaez, for his career in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Santana over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Willie Hayes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First offering on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick and that's awfully hard to do.
Striding into the box, Roger Doran. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
The center fielder, number 13. Pedro Serrano.
Striding in once again, Pedro Serrano. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 7 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Carlos Santana now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Austin Hedges. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jeanette over to his left. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Longoria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now
some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Scooter Gennett as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw to front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. The second for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Indians 7 and the Yankees nothing. Striding in, Terry Blackwell. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Ike Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. To his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out 14. Twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Samuel Horton. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Tribe earned their 116th win, tops in the division. Rick Vaughn wins his 19th decision of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.